Hi, I'm Patrick with all the key storylines in next week's soaps. Saeed didn't really think through his fraud and rapidly gets in over his head when Tamwa spots a check stub missing. Then he realises Masood has been in the lockup and has seen the unsold cleaning products, so he sells them cheap to stop Maz delving into the books. Saeed has to think quickly when Tam finds him with a debt collector who tells him he has 10 days to find £9,000. A regular at Argy Bargy, city boy Danny offers a friendly ear and Saeed reveals his woes while lying to Zainab that Tam has got them in trouble. There's a spark between Danny and Saeed when he returns to the restaurant. Michael invites Roxy to his for dinner to get some tips about looking after Scarlett, but is alarmed to hear rumours she spent the night there. Later, he's snappy with her when she tries to help out and admits that a private detective has discovered Janine left the country days ago. And Phil tries to get Sharon back running the Vic, but it holds too many bad memories for her, bad enough to reignite her addiction to painkillers. Next, we're in Weatherfield. Kirsty was unlikely to ever be Mother of the Year, and she wrecks the house when Ruby won't stop bawling, so Tyrone takes the baby to the medical centre as a precaution. Tyrone tells Fizz the truth about Kirsty and phones her counsellor, but learns she's been lying and hasn't attended any of her sessions. Later, Kirsty's nervous when her mum turns up having left her abusive dad, and she's right to be. After Tyrone leaves Ruby alone in the yard for a moment, she goes missing. After a frantic search, they discover Ed has taken Ruby to their house. He insists Alison comes home and punches Tyrone in the fracas. Jenna has reacted badly to the news Lloyd's her real dad, and after throwing out Mandy, she refuses to see him. But he makes an appointment at a clinic under a false name to see her. She's furious, but agrees to go to the bistro with him. Initially frosty, Jenna may be about to thaw as they bond over Hot Pot and the Rovers. And a blast from Ken's past turns up as he's asked to be chair of the Board of Governors. Vice chair is none other than his former mistress, Wendy Crozier. Last, we drop in on Emmerdale. Cameron's in trouble and Debbie's in bits when she returns to find Sarah unconscious when he's meant to be looking after her. At hospital, Debbie learns Sarah is developing leukemia and needs a transplant soon, so she demands to be induced a fortnight early. The consultant refuses, so she tries to book a C-section privately, but Cameron forces her to see sense. Meanwhile, Carl is pressuring them to pay up their debt to Jimmy, and worse, he's threatening to reveal Cam's affair if he doesn't get Chaz back. After Laura and Ashley have another big row, she decides the best solution is to move her and the kids into Marlon's. But if she thinks it's the end to her woes, she's wrong. There's nothing but trouble from Gabby and Sandy after the move. And Kerry discharges herself intent on collecting her belongings and leaving the village. But Val of all people tries to convince her to stay for Amy's sake. Will she?